Hello and welcome to episode 27 of Series 4 of Master League Story Mode. Now, we all enjoyed the last episode, didn't we? I mean, yeah, the Marseille game was a disappointing loss, but the win against PSG was historic. Incredible scenes. We watched Yann Caramo, the boy, turn into Yann the man Caramo right before our eyes. It was incredible. Absolute scenes. And today we have two games within 4 days of each other, which is always going to be difficult. We start with a home game against Nice. Where are they in the league? They are in 11th, so this could be a tricky game. They've obviously had a pretty decent start to the season. Let's go and have a look at the sides. So obviously Yann Caramo, a lot of people asking in the last episode, does this make him a guaranteed starter now? I think it does. I think it definitely does. He was incredible. Pessetta will stay on the bench, but with Wellington Nem on a downward arrow today, we're going to have to make some changes at least. Attacking midfield, well, we could play Ivi Lopez there. He's pretty good at attacking midfield. And then out on the right wing, we could maybe give Pessetta another chance, or we could play Gouffran, who's barely had a kick. But he was only ever really going to be back up this season. Or we could play Masawema and then play Olivier and Cham there. I'm going to give Pessetta just a run out. Just to see how he does. Maybe playing alongside Yann Caramo will spur him on to finally score his first goal. Ivi Lopez dropping back. I think he'll be okay there. I think he'd be quite a good attacking midfielder. The Bernardon on a downward arrow, but we don't really have any other options there. So we're up against Nice. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good team, isn't it, actually, Nice? They're pretty solid. Very good front three. Obviously, they've got Balotelli up front. Dangerous striker. And they've got a solid looking back line as well. This is going to be a tough test, actually. And they've got an 80 rated goalkeeper. Okay, well, let's give it a go. So a lot of you said in the comments of the last episode, if we can play like we did against PSG for the rest of the season, then maybe Europa League spots. Shh, don't even say it. Shh. Maybe the Europa League spots. Could be a possibility, but we don't want to talk about that. We do not want to count our chickens before they hatch, or any of those similar sort of expressions. And this is going to be a big test. Nice are a good side. They're in 11th, which I think is lower in the league than they really should be at this point. But yeah, I mean, we've got a few changes in today. Pessetta back in. Can he do something for once in front of the Clermont fans? First touch from Mario Balotelli. Well, we know he's an excellent finisher. Don't want to let him get too close to the goal. Plee with the ball around the corner, looking for Balotelli. Doulin's tracked him from the midfield. Somehow he gets away from him. Ball in. Bernardoni off his line. Bernardoni on a downward arrow today. Don't really want to have him make too many saves or need to. Long ball. Zagadu's come all the way out. That's probably a mistake there from the big man. He'll have to get back in quickly. Souquet brings it forward now. Seri looking for the pass into Balotelli. That's a lovely ball out to St. Maximum. Oh, he's done Duarte. And then Cham gets a foot in. That's good play there from Nice. Caramo, lovely first time pass into Pessetta. Back in the side today. Puts the ball through looking for Ferrabori. Steps inside of Marlon. Out of his feet. Good effort. And Cham's there to pick up the pieces. Oh, and then runs into trouble with Marchand. Doulin, great. Nothing wrong with that. Lovely tackle there from David Doulin. Alright, Balotelli. Oh, so many times we get caught out. Doulin's so strong. Some of these refs, though, in Liga don't seem to like a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. It's going to be a free kick here. Seri goes short to Souquet. Souquet inside now. Oh, that's a nice ball to Balotelli. He lays it off. Shot comes in. Wow. Wow. That is some finish there from Plia. And there wasn't a hell of a lot we could do about that. Came from a very, very weak free kick. Thought we held him off fairly well. This was a good pass here. Back from Balotelli. But that's an incredible shot. Beating Bernardoni, and we're a goal behind here. Oh, Maximin does Duarte again. He's a real danger. Ball into Balotelli. The overhead kick is saved well by Bernardoni. Wow. Ruben Duarte still going the other way. Maxim just absolutely did him there. And that is a great opportunity. Bernardoni with an excellent save. Decore, solid header away. Dorry will get to it. Need backup here though. Dorry streaking forward. He's got Pessetta making a run wide down this right hand side. Pessetta cuts in. Low ball into Caramo. Gets it out of his feet. And it's another goal for Yann the man. Ain't no other Yann can stand up next to you. Ain't no other Yann on the planet knows what you do. He's got goals, he's got goals, he's got goals, and he's badass. Not the best chant ever. Might have to work on that one. But yeah, I mean, another goal for Yann Caramo. And it was really well worked from Pessetta in the build-up. Good run on the counter-attack, steps back inside, low ball into Caramo, just digs it out. Just redirects the ball into the net. Beautiful stuff. And we're back in this one. Now Duarte, out to Caramo, the goal scorer. To take on Suquet. Simple ball into Ivy Lopez. He plays it back to Caramo. Left-footed cross in, looking for Dory. Marlon gets across this time. Duarte back to Ivy Lopez. Doolin into the box to Caramo. Looks to dig out a curler. Oh, that was going in, I think. I think that was going in. Oh, Alcibiade will get to that. Wins it back neatly. Now Dory, little flick into Ivy Lopez. Onto his right foot here. Ivy Lopez hits it. Good effort. Good save. And it's going to be a corner here for Clermont. Big mistake there from Nice, who are rattled after the Caramo goal. Simple ball in from Dory. Just slips it into the path of Ivy Lopez. Coming from that attacking midfield position. Maybe could have curled it around the keeper a little bit more. Balotelli now. Isolated. Nice footwork. Oh, and somehow Ncham gives away a free kick. And we're in Bernardoni howler territory here. Ooh, I don't know about that. It's Balotelli over this one, who's pretty decent from a free kick. He steps over it. Seri will have a go. Oh, this time, finally, Bernardoni has learnt his lessons. Got a good hand to it. Oof. His left hand as well. That's an interesting save. And that will be half-time here in Clermont. And Caramo, well, he's on the score sheet again. It wasn't a fantastic finish. It maybe wasn't a finish of the incredible standard that we saw in the last episode, but it was a good, solid one. Keeper maybe should have done better. But they all count, as we always say. And we've got the possession here. Nice looking very dangerous when they get near to the goal. Their wingers giving us a very hard time. And Balotelli obviously has always got a goal in him. But yeah, we're going to push on and try and win this, I think. Caramo with the sliding challenge. That's going to be pulled back for a yellow card, I feel. Balotelli takes down in the box. Is it back to Seri? Danger here. Oh, great save. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. I think it was Olivier Ncham then, who somehow managed to prevent that going in. Balotelli did really well to take it down. It was lovely work here. Bernardoni with a great save. Olivier Ncham out of nowhere. Saves us a goal there for sure. And it's only a goal kick as well. Lovely work. Wow, that was a heart stopper. Dory battles in the centre. Gets the header down to Duarte. Lovely work. Duarte into Caramo. He'll turn and then push it down the line into the Spaniard. He's got Passetto to aim for. And Dory. Passetto near post. Goes for the acrobatic overhead kick. Still yet to rustle the onion bag this season. Almost did it in some style then. Doolin back inside to Ncham. Finds Dory. Back to Ivy Lopez. He'll slip it into Caramo now. Back onto his right foot. The curler is wide. Oh, Yann Caramo could have put us up there. It's great work here from Clermont. Good passing. Ncham into Dory. Lovely back heel. Into Ivy Lopez. Just slips it into Caramo. Gets it back onto his favoured foot. Just couldn't quite curl it into the net. And he's looking to work something now on the 70th minute. Ball into Balotelli. Lovely ball back to Seri. Slipped into the box. No one's there. And the finish is exactly as you'd expect from Mario Balotelli. Very well hit. Very, very well hit. Bit of a defensive breakdown here. I'm not 100% sure what happened. No one really getting close to him. And Zagadou just didn't slide in. Didn't do anything. And we're back behind here with not long left. Nice moving it around really nicely now. But Caramo gets in there. Wins it back. And he's away from St. Maxim. Strong running from the big guy. Sneaky back heel into Duarte. Looking for options now. It's Doolin. Has to move it on again to Ncham. Strong running from him. Back to Duarte. He'll dig out a cross. Dory's there at the far post. The header is over. He got to it ahead of Marlon, but he couldn't just keep it down. And that's unlucky there. It was well worked. Good cross in from Duarte. Given way too much space. Put it on the head of Dory. Actually, he got there well ahead of Marlon. He should have done much better there. Lopez back to Ncham. Time running out here. Ncham looks to dribble. Pushes it down the line looking for the substitute, Kayalapu. He'll step back inside. Ball in looking for Ivy Lopez. The left foot. Oh, just wide. Really well worked. Lovely ball into Lopez. He couldn't finish it on his left foot. It was a good ball looking for Kayalapu into the channel. Step back inside. Could have had a go. Put it into Lopez. He was under a lot of pressure. Ball into Balotelli. Seconds left in this one. Alcibiade. Zagadou. We need to get it away. Oh, it's over. It's over here in Clermont. Unlucky. Unlucky there. Really, really feel like we deserved at least a point. But it was the finishing of Balotelli that was the difference. Let's not forget that Bernardoni was on a downward arrow. Some difficult opportunities to save. It was a close game. They had more shots. Possession was pretty equal. They are a very, very good side. And they made a lot more passes than we did. Almost double the amount of passes made. We played okay. As you can see, no one up front really struggled today. Passetto actually played pretty well. Caramo obviously gets another goal. But yeah, it's unlucky. So how does that see us in the league? Down into 11th. Jesus Christ. Still only 4 points though, below Guingamp in 6th. Let's see, in terms of relegation, only 9 points ahead of Dijon. You know, we need to be careful. Let's not get too excited. Eggs, counting and chickens and all those words combined in a certain order is something that we need to remember. And now we're straight back in to another game. Back at home still, but it's going to be some tired legs. So we've had something back from the scout. Obviously, we're looking for probably a right winger, maybe a right back. Attacking midfield. I don't know if we're really looking for an attacking midfield anymore. Adnan Januzaj. He wouldn't be awful out on the right wing, but he's quite a good passer, I guess. He's not really quick enough. I think if we want a winger, we want someone who's blisteringly quick. I don't think any of these fit the bill. I think we're still waiting really on that. And then any right backs? Jordi Calavera at Sporting. He's pretty quick. His passing's a little suspect. Actually, do you know what? I'm not going to look for an attacking midfielder anymore. I think we do want that right winger. That is the position that we want. And we're going to go back to South America, which was our first scouting area. We can still look there. We're going to look for overall rating right winger in South America. See if anything comes back there. Right, second game. Very, very soon after the last. Let's take a look at the sides. Okay, everyone's looking a bit better. Wellington Nem back in to drive us forward from midfield. Caramo, obviously, he's on an upward arrow, having scored again. Dory is on an upward arrow as well. He's on a blue. Everyone's looking good. Quick look at Cayenne. They're playing 2 up front. Could be an interesting challenge. Come on, we need a win now. So what we don't want to do now is spend the whole season reminiscing about the PSG result. We haven't won in 2, and we are dangerously close to that relegation zone. It's very early, obviously, but not too early to make a complete mess of things. So let's keep it tight. Let's get a win today. Comes Olivier Ncham now. Looks to run at this defence for the first time. Steps away from one. Lovely work. Dory out to Caramo. Back heel, back into Dory. He'll turn, edge of the box, Wellington Nem. Steps away from his man. Into Dory. He'll turn. Can he get the shot away? No, he can't, but he's given away a foul. God, I thought it was going to be a penalty then. Sorry, what's the problem here? Oh, nothing wrong with that. He had his eyes on the ball the whole time. 20 minutes in, and it's been a tricky game so far. We're putting together some good play, but they are defending very well. Nice ball. Zagadou comes across. Header back, though, only falls. Cayenne. Oh, that's a good opportunity there. Good save from Bernardoni. Nice little back heel there into Wellington Nem. Nem steps away from one, and then he streams past another. Wellington Nem still now. Into the box, still Wellington Nem. Cuts back in onto his right. Oh, that is something quite special from the little Brazilian. He's back in the side today. We definitely missed him in the last game. And he spanned through the middle then. Absolutely just like a bullet through the centre of that midfield. And then suddenly found himself in the box, and he showed great composure not to go for it first time. He had an opportunity to hit it. Then he cut back inside. Stepped away from the first man, Sozi. And then he just showed incredible pace here. They all stood off him. He's away from that one. Lovely stuff. And then could have hit it there. Didn't. Back onto the right. And it's a lovely finish. And he's definitely started to add goals to his game this season as well. He's got a couple of really nice ones. He's very good. Very composed in the box. Cuts back in. Defender couldn't stay with him. It's not the best finish ever, but the keeper couldn't get down quick enough. He kept it low, kept it hard. And we're up here. Long ball. Searching for Dory. Gets a header on. Can't find Ivy Lopez. And Cham, though, wins it. Caramo, nice header back to Wellington Nem. He's again going to look to run at this defence. Gets away from his man again. Chips it in looking for Caramo. He'll take it down. The poked effort. And once again, Yann the man. Yann. He is the man. That's better. That's better. I'm not sure about the Christina one. That was a little bit too much. Ain't no other Yann can stand up. I mean, it's catchy. Anyway, let's get back to the football. Wellington Nem again, just running at this defence. They are scared of him. It's quite a good ball into the box. Not amazing, but Caramo, well, he did everything he needed to get in front of his man and then finished really nicely. I guess it's quite a good ball. He saw the run from Caramo. He had to sort of change direction. Great first touch, actually. And then a good finish. And that'll be half-time here in Clermont, and it's a much better look to this game than in the last. And actually, it's been pretty close, as the stats will show. We've taken our chances, and it was all started by an incredible solo effort from Wellington Nem. Let's make this safe, shall we? And Cham, lovely tackle. And now he's away. Can he find the ball into Dory? He can. Dory, well, it's his first time, and he spooned it over the bar. Looked to craft it. Probably could have taken a touch. Tried to hit that first time. Cham winning it back neatly in the midfield. And it's a simple ball through to Dory. Look to Curly. I think he slips. He slips. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So triple substitution as we look to see this out. Passetto comes on, as does Masawema. And Kyalapu up front. Still looking for a goal, Kyalapu. There's definitely one coming, I'm sure, for him. Dooling will battle with Santini. Wins that really well. And Cham into Kyalapu now. All alone, he'll run at goal. Oh, keeps it really well. Kyalapu now. Gudin Kyalapu hits it. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Lovely bit of individual play there from Kyalapu, the youngster. Totally isolated. Looked to turn away, but he only had eyes for one thing, which was turning and getting a shot off. Almost. Did he get a deflection there? I don't know. Now Dooling, under pressure, keeps it really nicely. And Cham, little ball into Passetto. He lays it off. Kyalapu can poke it back into Passetto. Oh, we really would like a goal from him. God, he almost won that back. I'm really liking Passetto, though, as like a utility player. For that, I think he's excellent. He's just not a first choice right winger. Oh, that's a mistake. Will Nem get there? He will. That's strong running. Oh, and Genevois just keeps it. Blimey. But anyway, yeah, Passetto as a utility man, I think works really well. That's why it might be a bit of a sad thing to do to have to sell him. Maybe we could sell someone else. Anyway, Duarte into Incham. Still full of running. Steps inside. Incham to the line. Low ball in. Goes through. Oh, could have been Passetto's chance there. He let it go. And that's the game done here. Well, 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes in the first half. What won this game for Clermont? We had plenty of other opportunities. Caramo missed a couple of sitters, as did Dory. But a pretty straightforward win here, and that's exactly what we needed to get back on track. Wellington Nem gets man of the match. Obviously, he got an assist and a goal. Caramo again continues his scoring run. Dory's having a bit of a tough time of it. Maybe the attention being taken off him onto Caramo. I think Ferrabori Dory needs to be the main man. Questions about whether we're starting to see the decline of Dory and the rise of Yann Caramo, and those two things are going to happen at the same time. I don't know. Let me know what you think. So, good stuff. Needed that badly. We're up into 9th now. 4 points still now behind St Etienne. Guingamp have dropped points. And Nancy Lorraine, well, they are having a torrid time. Only 2 wins so far. Only 6 goals scored. So, an interesting turn-up for the books. Corinne Diacre has been offered the job at FC20. I think we sort of decided, unless something amazing comes up, that we're definitely going to see this season out with Corinne Diacre at Clermont. Whether we're here next season, that's going to be up for the vote probably, but I think for now, we'll leave it. But Twente would be interesting, I have to say. I wouldn't rule out the Eredivisie. I wouldn't rule it out. Although I feel like with the performances so far as a manager in the last season, and so far in this one, there's definitely going to be some big sides from across the world taking interest in her. I mean, I have to say there would be the sort of novelty value, wouldn't there, for some clubs? You know, the marketing value, I'm sure, alone of a female manager who's managing at a really high level. You know, that would be something to consider. But anyway, for now, I think we'll probably leave it. But let me know what you think about Twente. Be interesting to go to Holland, have a little spell there. But anyway, mixed episode again, but very, very pleased to get the win. I'll see you in a bit.